Well, hello, beautiful ones. I'm Stacey Murphy, the head vixen and visionary of the Vixen Academy. And Vixen Academy, as you know, is your ultimate guide to love, sex, men, and money. And here is something special I definitely wanted to share with all of you. Um, there are times I speak to so many people every day who really want to make a transformation in their life. And I had the great blessing to speak with and have a session with Miss Shamika Hamilton. She's on the line. Hey, Shamika, how are you, sweetheart?
Hey, how are you,
I'm
Stacey?
doing fabulous. And after you had, how did you say, ran after me at this business networking function a couple of weeks ago, I was just really touched by what you said to me. I was really touched by what you shared with me. And it almost made me cry when we were there
Yes,
because I was
yes.
not expecting it. And it is something I really want others to hear because you represent what a lot of other women are in their life. And, you know, they are having challenges in certain areas, and we'll share yours at the time specifically. But many of them want to know, what does it look like when you're on the other side? Now, I'm a coach and I can say, well, here's the transformation I went through. But they're like, yeah, you had training, you're a coach. But what about us everyday, people who are
Hmm.
not coaches and don't have these tools?
Yes.
And that's why I wanted for you to share in your own words, because I don't think I could do it justice,
Hmm.
what you had shared with me. Because just to set this up for everybody, um, I had a session with Shamika. It was like 5 years ago.
But, yes.
And we got really deep on what was going on in the challenge. So that was then. Fast forward several years later, and boom, you came and me, this happened, this happened, this happened. I'm like, oh my God, right? And so
Yes.
that's what I want her to share. So why don't we kind of get into, sweetheart, what was actually going on in your life at the time as to why you contacted me?
I was at my wit's end. I was in a sexless marriage, and I could not tell if I was coming or going. Was it my fault? Is it something that I did? Is this the right one for me? And I mean, I didn't know. The candle was burning at both ends, and I just reached out to you because I needed some help. I was desperate.
No, right now, well, here's the one thing you said. I was desperate, right? And
Yes.
because you were like, oh my God, I'm at my wit's end and I just need a resolution. So, what was it? What for you? What was like one or two, key awarenesses or clarity that you received, from our session that really
Right.
opened your mind to stuff?
The very first thing that I took away was that I owed it to myself to go and get what it is that I wanted. I think that we hear that all the time, but it's like a pill that can't be swallowed until you've overcome something. Then you start to realize that, whoa, I really didn't need that. The second thing I realized was that I'm a naturally submissive woman, whereas all this time I thought I was not. And that helps me in determining the type of love that I need.
Mm, mm. And now here's what's interesting about that. What is the beauty that you have found when you said that you realized you were a naturally submissive woman, right? Now,
Hmm.
there can be other women listening to this and going, But what happens is what was the strength that you found in that clarity?
Well, I laugh first because I know that I'm not going to be the only woman to admit this, but I hated the V word, and it was vulnerability. And actually, I realized that once you told me that you're a submissive, and I'm like, when you said it, you punched me in the stomach, but it was exactly right. And now I know my place, not in a position of bowing to someone, but more of a position of being the receiver instead of the giver all the time.
Okay. All right. So what you just said, you finally started allowing things.
Yep.
You finally allowed yourself to receive, and that it
Yes.
was good to receive, right?
Yep.
And that is because you know what? Women are taught all the time to be nurturers and givers and this, that, and the other. And if we need to receive, sometimes we feel selfish, right? Sometimes we feel selfish. And then in our society, if a woman were to say, like, you had the strength to say and share that that's how you naturally are, and that's how your constitution is, and that you are accepting who you are. So
Yes.
once you finally started to step into that, how did things change for you? How did things change for you in your life for the better?
Well, I feel more in control. I feel more in control of what I allow into my life and what I won't accept.
Mm.
I have made a new pact with myself that if I don't have a reciprocal relationship with people, then that's not a relationship that I need. I no longer want to waste my time. So,
And it's all
yeah,
about give and take, with
yeah.
that reciprocity. And like I said, I want to really thank you for stepping up into your own power, because here's what I think some women listening to this may even think. It's we have a lot of women that are A type personalities. You are a business owner, right? You have your own thing. You are making your way in the world. But there are a lot of people, women and men, who are driving the bus during the day, and they want to be able to relax, to be
Mm-hmm.
cared for, and to receive.
Mm-hmm.
And vulnerability is a natural feminine strength that you leverage for yourself and made
Yes.
peace with it. Made peace with it. So, where are you now, sweetheart? What's going on now?
I am thriving. I am existing. I'm divorced and dating, and I'm very happy. I made the right decision.
Oh, and you're dating a new man. So, thank
Yes.
you so, so much. You are a gem and an inspiration, and I honor that in the path that you had taken, because, like I said, it took a lot of courage in order to do that. Would you say to everyone, is the first step a doozy that you have to take? Would you agree with that?
Yes, I do.
And yeah, but is it something that do you feel was worth taking in your life?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And we'll do it again over and over.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
Awesome. So thank you so much, Shamika, for sharing your blessing and beauty with the ladies. And what happens is you are an inspiration to many, many women, and I honor you for that. And so with that,
Thank you.
namaste, and thank you so much, sweetheart. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.